Hey y'all, it's me. It's your girl, and you already know. Like, share, and subscribe. What's up, real deal? How y'all doing out there? Hope everybody doing good. Hope everybody staying positive and staying out that heat now. Okay, I know you got to work in it. I know. Just do what you need to do to to take care of yourself and the kids. Oh, before we get started with our content, real deal, don't forget to hit the like button. Y'all not hitting the like button. Y'all hit the like button. What's I'm not gonna ask y'all to do that again. Okay, but I want to get into this content for this evening. I want to get into this content, and I would like to. It's for a young lady from an awesome job. I want to give her you want to tell her she did an awesome job. She's 13 years old. She was honored for writing an essay on youth violence in Chicago, and I thought that was awesome, awesome. So I put awesome job because it's got to start somewhere. At least it took a teenager to start it and say something. You know what I mean? But when you tell somebody they have done an awesome job for their community and winning something like that, honor her and writing an essay, they let you know how many inspiring and excellent, outstanding young youth that they have in Chicago. So the essay was on youth violence, y'all, and I just wanted to come in here and do that. Tell this young lady nice word, excellent job on that project. Thanks for helping your community. That's an impressive work what she did. Congratulations on the job. Well done. Outstanding work, young lady. You are outstanding learner out there, and they let us know that y'all are very talented and y'all can do better. So let's do better, Chicago. I'm not gonna give up on y'all youth, but I want y'all to check this content out. And thanks for being here tonight. Okay.
There could be some random person walking on the street and so you can get robbed, kidnapped, shot, and you just don't know why. Maybe that person's having a bad day and they just feel like, oh well, and just take an innocent person's life.
Hard to take in, but these are the words of a 13-year-old girl. Summer Bell, an 8th grader at Everhart Elementary School in Chicago Lawn, knows what she's talking and writing about. She's one of 100 finalists in the Do the Right Thing Challenge, an initiative of the National Campaign to Stop Violence.
It gives students an opportunity to use their voice and their words in a way that I don't think we often give the opportunity.
Students are asked to write about how violence in their neighborhoods affects their everyday lives, the fear, the anger, the grief.
It could be a poem. It could be lyrics.
That's
it could
right.
be a song. It could be anything that you want. It could be an essay. It could be a letter.
Robin Kelsch works with communities in schools. That's the local group that helps facilitate the challenge. She says students are asked to think about 3 things.
What are the causes of youth violence? How has violence impacted you? And what do you think we should do about it?
Youth violence is a very hard thing to stop.
For her essay, Summer related the story of a beloved cousin who died by gun violence a decade ago.
My older cousin Eva had run out on Christmas Day with her then boyfriend without permission. We called her to ask her to come home, and no matter how much I begged, she kept repeating the same thing. Nothing's going to happen, Summer. I'll be okay. Later that evening, she was found dead in the snow with a gunshot wound to the head.
Was it hard to write?
Not really, because I had like a lot of inspiration for it. So I kind of knew what I was going to write about.
Do you think it helped you to write about things that maybe you hadn't talked about much before?
Yes, because it kind of made me feel safer and helped me get a few things off my chest, stuff that I kind of keep inside and I don't really talk about often.
it strikes a chord with all of us when we're able to truly listen to the people that are being directly influenced and impacted by the problems in our society. They have solutions. They are experts of their communities.
That's
It is
right.
our job to listen.
What is something about violence that you wanted to get across with this essay?
Youth violence. I'm gonna read a little bit of it, and then I'm gonna because I want y'all to see. You know, it's like she said, it was her cousin, and this here writing this essay really kind of like do something to you. Now, see, parents, that's how y'all need. Since school don't start, let your child start on a book. Start on a book. Start writing about something. But let them write your essay. But she wrote this. She said, youth violence plays a huge part in modern day society. There have been countless victims here in America as well as in other places. I am here to address this matter because violence has not only affected others, but also me. Violence has affected my life in various ways. I remember when I was about 4 or 5 years old, my older cousin Eva had run out on Christmas Day with her then boyfriend Anthony without permission. We called her to ask her to come home, and no matter how much I begged, she kept repeating the same thing. Nothing is going to happen. Summer, I will be okay. Later that evening, she was found dead in the snow with a gunshot wound to the head. Mine is something like that. Maybe she can read it on. That is so sad.
You think people might misunderstand?
People may misunderstand the clear signs and warnings of violence, and like people give you clear signs and warnings about when they're about to do something very dangerous or violent towards them. You need to pay attention to people more. Stop being so desensitized to these type of stuff. It's like a serious problem.
We mentioned this was a writing program. Part of being a finalist meant heading to Washington, D.C. in July, where students were honored at a recognition dinner, got to read from their work on stage, visit the U.S. Supreme Court building, and have their work bound in a leather book to be housed
That's
at the
awesome.
Library of Congress forever.
And
It's a
y'all,
big
that's
deal.
their parents with them. Not their parents are beautiful. That's awesome.
These students are not even in high school, and they are published authors having their works in the largest library in
In
the
the
world.
8th grade.
While it's a thrill for Summer, her dad, Greg, says he's over the moon, not just at his daughter's success, but her compassion.
She started writing one day, and when she laid it all out on the table for me, I was almost in tears. Proud is probably an understatement of the year.
Summer says she knows for some people, violence seems like the only way to solve a problem. For them, she has this message.
You can ruin your life by turning to violence. You can ruin other people's lives and those people's families' lives, and even the people around you that you may not know.
Y'all, this little girl, this young girl, that's why we say young lady. We know they kids, but she's a young lady. And she in the 8th middle school, and she did an awesome job on her essay. And he, I don't know what place the young man on the side of her got, but he also placed, but she took first. But that was so beautiful. Chicago, we know y'all can do better with your youth. We know y'all can, because this was beautiful. Y'all like, share, subscribe. I'm out.